You have tuned in to Ebro in the morning. Laura Styles is here. Rosenberg is here. And we're going to call this Mena Monday.
Oh, she loves that.
Yeah, well, because that's your thing. That's your thing, right?
Yes.
That's
I earned it right.
I like it. Tonight, the big show is on.
Oh, my God, yeah.
This is the first episode, Love and Hip Hop New York, season what?
5 now.
Wow.
You've been on every season?
No, 4.
4 for mine.
4.
So no Cyn Santana. Is Cyn Santana on the show?
Yeah, she is.
Rich Dick 'em down Dollaz on the show? Dirty Dick Dollaz?
You know, you always need extras, yeah.
He's on there too.
Who else is on the show?
We got Yandy and Mendici.
Okay. And Yandy's pregnant again?
Yeah, and then we got the Pankies.
Well, who?
Peter Guns.
Peter Guns is back?
Yes.
I can't believe Peter Guns is back.
Wow. I thought he would bail out. He looked so depressed.
Yeah, I cannot believe he survived another season.
Wait, which girl is on?
Both of them.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so Amina's back.
Yes, Amina's back.
Guys, it's time to reopen the desk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I didn't watch Hollywood. I can only watch this one. I think New York's the only one to watch.
A lot of people do, but I did watch the Hollywood one. I liked it. I mean, for the most part.
It was cool.
There's no place like New York, so.
Now, when are they going to do?
You had to. You couldn't even help
I
yourself.
mean, it's true.
When are they?
I love Hollywood though.
When are they going to do the obligatory, like, they've never done this with Love and Hip Hop, and mix the casts up?
New York versus LA.
Yo,
that would kind of be dope.
It would be crazy.
Are we
Bravo does that with the Housewives.
That's what I'm saying.
That would be a good idea.
Mena, are we gonna see Bow Wow on the show?
No.
He's
Why not?
Anti?
No. Where I'm at right now and the commitment we're making, I think is more important than anything.
You're growing up. You're like a grown little woman now.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is the real deal. You and this Bow Wow character, and I like Bow Wow. This is real. It came out of nowhere.
It really. We've been friends since 2006. We just never been romantically.
And how long has it been romantic?
Come on. It's gonna spoil away a lot of things.
Why would that spoil away a lot of things?
Well,
I mean, you're getting married.
Yeah, we're getting married.
Yeah.
And,
So I mean, has it been more than a year?
It's you figure we've been shooting for about a year. So
there's things we can't find out yet.
Yeah,
but
Bow Wow spoils it.
But Bow Wow is not on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, I don't know. I think for some reason, as soon as the announcement of the engagement went out, people just was like,
assumed.
Oh, she needs a storyline, or it's for that, or because
I did.
He wants to.
I did. Remember, I texted you on the side. I was like, let me know if this is real or not.
Yes, you did.
Because remember, I went on the radio. I was like, listen, fam, I don't know if I like this.
Yeah.
Why? Why did you not like this?
Because he thought it was just for.
I thought it was for looks and for show, and I know how she gets. Right, she turns up quick, and playing around with marriage, I know is important.
No,
right?
that's
so to play around with that.
But that's why I chose most importantly to keep him completely off of it. I think you just get to that point. I've always been open about my life. You have to be on reality television. I've even gone as far as writing, a book about my life, going as far back until, my upbringing. People don't know I was born in jail. So, I've opened myself up to the world. For the first time, I really want to keep something to myself. And I want to keep it to myself because this is going to be for the rest of my life. So, I got to, build this foundation.
Can you do me a favor, though?
What?
Next time Bow Wow takes you to an award show. All right.
Listen.
And a rapper comes on stage. You can't get that excited, B. Remember, Bow Wow's a rapper too, man. You gotta manage his ego.
Was actually
Bow Wow was sitting there like,
Bow Wow was sitting there like,
word.
Or something,
yeah,
wasn't it?
Still,
I don't
man.
got a type.
Nah, B. Nah.
What was it?
You're a wife. You gotta chill out.
That was Bobby Shmurda.
Still, B. You can't be getting hyped for other rappers, man.
He was doing it too. Had he not went to Snoop's trailer, because we all know what happens to Snoop's. So he was like,
oh, okay. So you saying he wasn't feeling foul about you getting hyped? He was just.
No, it's a Smurda dance.
He was just
crazy.
She had to show love for New York.
Listen, she's a wife now.
You know what's crazy though? But Bow's actually a lot more. I don't know. I'm submissive. He don't play that. So it's, but at the same time,
are submissive.
Oh yeah, to him, absolutely. But that's where it comes with when you respect somebody. I think, especially when you're in a relationship with a real man, you just play your position as a woman, and you have to be.
So I want to know. Okay, sorry to go somewhere else, but what the hell
But you're
happened?
gonna go somewhere else.
What the hell happened between you and Cyn Santana?
I think a lot happened between us.
Did it? Did anything happen?
Well,
We don't know.
I don't really want to. She's young, and it's hard to be in this world and have your friends have their opinion and the outside, and then the media takeouts and this and that. It can really get to somebody, and I think that's eventually what happened. You know.
And that ruined y'all relationship.
Yeah, definitely. You know.
But the relationship, you
Because
guys, you're
things
still
are-
gonna make us believe this relationship was a real thing.
Oh yeah, me and Cyn, yeah. I think once you see how the breakup actually plays out, it's super intense. I was on my Chris Brown for a minute with that. Very in my
Wait a
emotions.
minute.
What do you?
What is
You
that?
can't just say on your Chris Brown.
Yeah,
It sounds
no,
wrong.
no,
What do you
that
sound
sound
like?
like
in
you
my
punched her in the
emotions.
face. Oh.
Yeah, because like when you
Wait, yeah,
when
you punched her in the face?
No, come on, bro.
Just
Come on,
emotional. She
why
meant
you
just
always-
emo.
Just wondering.
It's just the actual emotions of it. It's intense. When you, for me especially, I love so hard that when I was in that relationship, I was in that relationship. So I gave it a lot. So when we started to break up, and I noticed it was from outside play, you know. What you could do.
How did you feel about her breast reduction? I personally was very hurt by it.
I was offended.
They're retarded.
I think everybody was.
Are you guys still cool? Cordial?
Well, you know, I wish her the best. I don't think.
In other words, no, we're no good. They're not good. You guys aren't good.
I think she still feels away.
See?
Yeah.
I'm translating.
And I feel bad because I don't want her to like go on like that. You know, like what we had and when we had it, it was good. You know, but it sucks when you got people who you're friends with that want your life. You know, you can't really be friends with people who want your life. And I think Cyn is in a great place, and she still has people, you know, that are in her ear that are kind of a little envious of where she is now. So that plays a big part too.
I just think Cyn didn't seem. Okay, you know, every time I see her, I give her a hard time and said I didn't believe the relationship. But if I do believe the relationship, and either way, I don't think Cyn was built, and that's why I'm surprised she's still doing the show, because I didn't think she seemed built.
I thought
for
she
dealing
was
with
going to
it.
be done with it.
Because when I saw her at the airport, like, I don't know, 6 months ago or something like that, and she just seemed like she wanted to be regular so badly.
She is well. She's one of those girls that she doesn't really need much. That was the dope part about her. You know, she's not, you know, superficial, materialistic, all that kind of stuff. But she's also young. You know.
How old is she?
She just turned 22, I think.
Damn.
This year. Yeah,
a baby.
this year she
Yeah,
turned
she's
22.
super young.
So she's still young. And then, you know, reality television, the way people judge you, like, you really have to be built for it. Thankfully, I was. I think that's why I've made it. And it's kind of like a lot of things don't bother me.
What does Bow Wow feel about this? What is this?
He
again?
loves it.
What is this again?
Put your hand up so the people can
This
see what
is
the hell's going on.
my scorpion tattoo.
She's just a scorpion
Well, now,
crawling on her
did you-
hand.
Your wife likes it too. Stop.
All right. Why is she always talking about my wife?
Is it? Did you got that to cover something up? Was something there first, and then you covered it up?
Yeah,
or
I had an R there. It was a simple R.
For what? For Rich?
Why are we going so... We don't talk about little girls on my
Oh
interviews.
my God.
Chrissy Monroe. The trailer's out, and you talking
Who?
shit.
Oh,
Here we go.
Yeah.
Her with the who's, and I don't know this person.
No,
Meanwhile,
I
it's
really
video of
do-
you talking shit about the girl.
This is the thing. This is like someone that was a friend of the wife of Fat Joe's camp.
So
you know,
who-
so
who
this
is
is how
this?
far back this woman knows
Oh,
of me.
Got it.
Doesn't know.
Can you guys fill us in? Who are we talking about?
Chrissy Monroe. She's a character
Exactly.
on Love and
You're
Hip Hop
never
New
gonna
York.
know.
But who is
So
that? Who is
don't
that? That's
even
a
bother.
person?
I guess she was basically casted, if you ask me, to come at me because, you know, interview process, all you got to do is say, I got beef for Erica Mena. It seemed like you are tough enough to come up to Erica Mena. You are hired. No one has ever done this before. So it
hold
was
on,
a smart move for
Does this go
VH1.
back? Does this go back
They
to?
thought they had someone to battle me.
So does this go? This is someone who knew her when she was with Raul from Terror Squad.
Well, this is
All the way back years and
this
years
is an
ago?
old stripper from like years ago, like
Okay.
BMF days. Like,
So you know her though. You do know her.
I know of her. You know, like she was a friend of Fat Joe's wife. That's how I met her. Now, if you guys go back, I was dating Raul from like 17 to 22. So I was in that relationship. Around the time she was around, she was a friend of a friend. It wasn't ever any
So you
personal
guys really don't
relationship.
have a relationship.
There's no relationship. That's why when she came on and did this whole, like, I guess she's claiming she pimped me, it was kind of fun. It was, at first I was like real blown away. I'm like, who was this? You know, so my reaction was, And then the crazy thing is, what really drove me over the edge on the first scene is when she started making, gestures or saying things about my son. Which of course they won't air.
Hold on. Oh, they won't.
So they won't air. So that's when you see her get all shooked up when I'm like, you're talking out your ASS. So
Really gonna edit the word ass?
She's growing
all
up.
the things I've heard her say. All the things that have come out of that foul ass mouth, and then
I'm so Beyonce now. That was my reaction to that. But of course, they make it seem like whatever. But she really is just coming out. But it was the smartest thing to do. She's a new caster. Her little storyline with the drummer boy is not gonna get far. So who else do you go at when you're a newcomer? The head honcho of the show. No one else.
Mena, the queen.
So, and then what else do? You make up fictitious and malicious rumors.
And you go for it. And then you bring the other bitch involved, which is, the little dollar boy, to play along, and then you got a great storyline. So it's like, whether I'm in the scene or not, they still need to talk about me. And that's why. That keeps you hot out.
Yeah, well, that's just how it goes. So that's what I'm saying. She was smart to do that.
So you say
smart.
She claims that she pimped you, was the claim?
Yeah,
Were
crazy.
you ever even a part of that lifestyle? Were you ever escorting or anything like that?
Raul, my son's probably a little waxed. Like, no.
Never.
First of all, if I've wrote a book about my life openly, I've even down to my sexual experiences. So I have my, book about my life, a sex book. There's nothing that I haven't told the world. And trust me, if I had to ever in life go that route, especially because the only thing and the only reason why I do what I do is to provide for my son and my mother, I would own up to it. At this point, look where I've come. You have no choice but to own up to it. So if that was the case, I would have definitely put that out there, because that probably could have saved someone's life, a story like that I've had to go that route to sell myself to provide. And there are women that do that, and it's an unfortunate situation, but it happens, but thankfully I've never had to do that. So,
Other characters on the show. So we obviously know you don't like Rich, this Chrissy Monroe individual.
Cyn is gonna be.
It's not that I don't like Rich. I think Rich just does real female things. Like, even now, he's doing interviews, making statements on my relationship, and it's just like, dude, try to pay a child support payment instead of,
Yeah, he's had a rough little stint with that,
so it's
right?
just like, you can't, don't do it.
How many kids Rich got out here?
Who knows?
You guys never talked when you guys were together? He never told you, divulged?
Well, one thing, when we were together, I've never seen him take care of any of his kids. Christmas comes. There's birthdays once a year, right? I've never seen it.
Wow.
Damn.
All right, so who else is on the show?
That's your guy. That's your guy. I don't see you saying
I've known
anything.
Rich a long time.
He can't say nothing because he knows it's true. But go ahead.
Listen, the evidence suggests he don't take care of his kids. He knows I think he's a dirtbag. I call him Dick 'em down Dollaz. He out here slinging dick for many years. That's never been
God
with
bless.
him. He laughs, actually. That's all he can do at this point. Unless he's on TV crying. But, that's my boy.
Okay,
He be on TV crying, my G. Yo, how many times we done see Rich cry? How many times?
He's cried a few times, but you are going for his neck.
No, that's my guy.
Okay. Is it? That's. I hope.
Does the
I hope
truth
I'm.
hurt you?
Listen,
I just feel bad for Dick him down. He's not here to. He's not here to support. He's not here to back himself up.
I'm sure he's gonna follow up with some type of,
he'll be up here.
little side blog or something.
So and Mandisi's and Yandy, what do you know about their story this season?
I think she's pregnant now, right?
So it's all around the second
Yeah,
child,
yeah.
Mandisi's being home.
Yeah. Hopefully they finally get married. I think it's time for them.
Yo, they're too. Let me just keep it real. I give Yandy a hard time. She's too regular for the show. Yandy is like watching a normal person who just like takes a nap and watches TV.
They do that for her.
No, I think that's just who she is.
They give her a good look. I don't think Yandy's ever had a bad look.
That's because Yandy doesn't do it. Because I'm telling you, Yandy's pretty regular, and so in her life, what is she doing? That
She runs a business, couple businesses.
She's great. She's a businesswoman.
manager.
She's an impressive woman. That doesn't make for interesting TV. That makes for a good person. I mean, Erica, you're a good person too, but you're a fucking lunatic. That makes for better television. You see what I'm saying?
I think everyone has drama in their life. It's just,
You think they're protecting
when you're
Yandy?
best friends with the boss. You just have things to learn.
Oh. Well, I saw her turn
You've
it up.
taken a couple of shots at Mona since you've been saying it today.
No,
No, I think she's just being honest.
I'm just being honest.
So they hired Chrissy
in
Monroe just to go
in
at you.
fact, I mean, she doesn't do the casting. She holds the brand up, but Mona's not in charge.
She doesn't
of
make the
casting.
final call on the
No,
casting.
I mean she probably makes the final decision, but she's
I think
definitely not the casting.
the real man to blame here is Ian Gelfand.
Gelfand.
I knew it. I'm coming for Gelfand's
Definitely
neck.
Ian, yes.
I knew
Ian,
it.
you fucking piece of shit. Who else is on the show?
That's all that
that's
really
it?
matters. I mean, yeah, that matters.
Wait, hold on. Who's
Oh,
left then?
Rashida's back.
Okay.
You guys will get to see. Oh, and you guys get to see a little bit of like my family.
Oh, really? Who from your family's in it?
Yeah, my mom.
Really?
Yeah.
Is your son on the show?
Yeah.
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 You had to think about it. You weren't sure.
Because it's just kind of a spoiler. Did I mess up, Kelly? On that? It's kind of a spoiler.
What's your mother like?
My mom is, you know what? My mom's like a real OG. That she's the total opposite from me now. She's more mellow and calm.
But she was like you.
She's extremely wise.
So when she saw you turning up on TV for the first time,
Oh, she hates
what
it.
was the phone call like? What was she saying?
Mena, what are you doing? I'm like, Ma, you don't even understand. I don't give a fuck. This is not how I. So I get it from my mom. But then again, my mom also knows, you know, there's things that have happened to me that my mom also, you know.
What's so? I mean, it's been you and your mom's what had you when she was young, right?
Yeah.
How
my
old was
mom-
she?
Well, I wasn't young, but
She
you know,
was young.
She was.
Well,
young.
you were very young. You were an infant.
I don't know how old my mom was when she had me. I'm the last. I'm the baby though.
Okay.
I have 3 older sisters and my mom and my son are 2 people that I keep tucked away from the world. So the fact that I'm bringing
Sure,
them
that's a
on,
big deal.
It's definitely a big deal. But I feel like, you know, the world needs to finally see why I go so hard for the first time.
So there's some warm and fuzzy in this. This is like fall in love with Erica Mena season.
It's
This
not
is
really
like
falling. It's like, okay, you guys saw how I have to be, and now you get to see why I had to be that way.
why you had to go so hard. Why you fought so hard.
You know,
why
and what I have. You know, like I actually have my own home now. You know, I own a home, and my mom's
Where do you live?
retired. I have a house in Florida. So,
Nice.
you know, and with Bow now, we're merging. We're living in LA, but all this stuff that I like, my mom's retired. I've been retired for the last 2 years. You know, so, and my son is so smart that I'm always having to pay money for extra programs and stuff.
keep him busy.
How old is your
Yeah.
son?
He's 7 going on 70, literally. He's a wise little guy.